In the next few days, Ripple's XRP will become an unstoppable force in the coin market, thanks to a new patent that uses AI to make it possible. So why is this so important? Let's break it down. Ethereum, which is the second most valuable coin by market cap, has been having a hard time with gas fees that are too high. There was a time when Ethereum gas fees were more than $200 per transaction. This is a big problem for companies that want to move money quickly, and is frustrating for small investors. Ripple, on the other hand, has kept its transaction fees very low, and the addition of AI trading bots will only make XRP stronger in the market. What does this mean for people who own XRP? Let's talk about the specifics. The new AI liquidity bot from Ripple is meant to make the flow of liquidity through the XRP ledger, XRPL, more efficient and automatic. Imagine a bot that works non-stop to look at market trends, guess how prices will move, and change deals automatically to get the best fees and quickest settlement times. This method not only makes things run more smoothly, it turns XRP into a quantum trading machine. There is a lot of promise here. The bot makes sure that funding is always available where and when it's needed, and XRP's transaction costs could stay as low as 0.002. When you compare that to Ethereum's changing gas fees and problems with scaling, it's easy to see why XRP could become the world's most important provider of liquidity. But why does this new AI patent mean so much when Ethereum is having trouble? Well, Ethereum's network is often slow because of a lot of users, which makes gas fees go up to levels that can't be maintained. Even the most recent updates to Ethereum 2.0 haven't fixed the main problem of being able to grow. At the same time, XRP has continued to do very well with its quick and cheap trades. Now, Ripple's AI-powered liquidity bot will make this edge even stronger by speeding up transactions, lowering costs even more, and building an automated trading ecosystem that works with both crypto and fiat currencies. Let's take a moment to talk about Ethereum killer proof. One big reason why XRP is better than Ethereum is that transactions happen faster. XRP can handle up to 1,500 transactions per second, but Ethereum can only handle about 30 transactions per second at the moment. With such a big difference, it's easy to see why XRP is often called the best blockchain for banks and international payments. When you add in Ripple's new AI liquidity bot, XRP can now handle a lot more transactions while still keeping fees very low. XRP and Ethereum cost and move at different speeds, but that's just the start. The AI property that Ripple has makes them even stronger. Even more interesting is the fact that Ripple is already trying this technology with big banks like JP Morgan. You did hear that right. The big bank JP Morgan has been working on secret projects with the XRP system, and the results have been wonderful. They use XRP to make payments across borders, carry out smart contracts, and handle liquidity in ways that Ethereum just can't match. Banks and other financial institutions like XRP because it is fast and doesn't cost much to send or receive. This AI update will only make it more appealing. It's not just JP Morgan though. Ripple is getting more and more big clients to test the XRPL for different uses. The recent rise in partnerships and institutional acceptance of cryptocurrency shows that the way global finance is dealing with it is changing in a big way. XRP is quickly becoming the payment layer that banks choose. With Ripple's AI-powered systems, a lot of new users will likely start using them, which will make more people want to buy XRP. Now let's talk about price forecasts, which is the most interesting part. Could Ripple's new AI trading bot and the large number of institutions that are using it drive the price of XRP to $1,000 or higher? In fact, the math behind this is pretty easy. Institutional investors are looking for scalable, low-cost ways to send money across borders as DeFi systems continue to grow. XRP is just what we need. When XRP is used for these things, demand will go through the roof, and so will its market value. The AI property that Ripple has will increase liquidity and lower transaction costs to levels that Ethereum can't even come close to. The price of XRP could go through the roof as more companies and investors join the XRP ecosystem. With AI-powered liquidity bots, cross-border transactions, and widespread use by institutions, XRP is in a great situation to become the most important digital asset in the next few years. The price might even reflect how dominant it is. Some analysts even predict that XRP will hit $1,000 once a certain number of people start using it. Let's take a moment to think about Goldman Sachs before you say that number is crazy. A quant at Goldman Sachs recently ran models based on where XRP is now, and the results were really shocking. The simulations show that XRP's market capitalization could hit levels never seen in the history of cryptocurrencies if its AI-driven liquidity model becomes the most popular way to send money across borders. In other words, it might be possible for XRP to hit $1,000, especially with all the institutional money coming into the market. XRP's price won't just slowly go up, though. It could go off almost right away. As soon as Ripple's AI liquidity bots are fully integrated into the world's financial system, there will be a huge demand for XRP, which will likely drive the price up in a way that is hard to predict. Also, whales or large institutional buyers are already buying XRP at a very fast rate. Now there are more than 2,700 wallets that hold at least 1 million XRP, which shows that the big players are getting ready for a huge breakout. Now we get to the last point. People are already using XRP in real life, and it's happening faster than most people think. Because Ripple's AI patent makes XRP more liquid, scalable, and fast, it is quickly becoming an important tool for global banking. When big banks start sending a lot of deals through XRP, the price of the coin will go through the roof. XRP has a good chance of becoming the world's main source of cash, and as its use in the market grows, so will its price. Now the question is, will you be ready when the price goes up? You are already in a great situation if you have XRP, but if you're still not involved, now is the time to, pay attention. With more and more institutions using Ripple's AI-powered technology, the crypto market could go through a huge change. Also, watch out for those whales. The big players are quietly getting ready for an XRP breakout as the market gets ready for it. Things are getting ready for a huge price increase, and you could be in the right place at the right time if you pay attention. What do you think? Do you think that XRP will ever reach $1,000 or even $5,000? Or am I just wishing this would happen? Write your answer in the box below. We want to know what you think. Don't forget to like, follow, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any more posts. XRP has a better future than ever, and you won't want to miss what comes next. The only reason this movie exists is to teach and inform. It's not advice about money. Before you decide to invest, please do your own study and talk to a financial advisor.